A letter from Osama bin Laden recently went viral on TikTok, especially among younger users.
Vice President and General Counsel for NetChoice, Caaral Zeybo, has some advice for parents and teachers on how to counteract negativity online.
NetChoice is an organization working to make the internet safe for free enterprises and free expression. Company Vice President Caaral Zeybo says the issue Americans face today cannot be blamed solely on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a technological problem. We have a societal problem. And the real problem here is that the next generation is seeing a letter from Osama bin Laden and seeing some sort of validity in it, thinking that this is a rational statement by a rational person.
Zeybo says parents and teachers need to do three important things.
We need to look, we need to teach, and we need to talk. We need to look at what our kids and teens are doing on social media. We need to see what they're seeing. We need to teach. I'm sorry, but the murderers and monsters of history are monsters, and we need to unequivocally explain that. Whether it's Hitler, whether it's Mao, whether it's Osama bin Laden, or whether it's communism, these are bad things from bad people. And then finally, we need to talk. When these situations arise, we as parents, we as educators, we need to step in and have conversations with our teenagers, with our children, and explain to them what 9/11 was like, what Osama bin Laden did, and what a ruthless murderer he is. So I think that's the way that we address it.
Zeybo advises viewing current stories on social media as opportunities to talk with the younger generation and teach them the difference between information and disinformation.
But that's where we need to go back and ask ourselves, what is the solution? And the solution, at the end of the day, is on us. We need to do a better job educating that these bad actors are bad actors. So I don't care if they're getting misinformation from TikTok or whether it's coming from members of Congress who continue to state that Israel bombed hospitals, or whether it's even the front page of the New York Times that says the same thing. We need to have the conversations, because at the end of the day, bad information is bad information. It will get out there. And what we need to do is explain why it's bad, why it's wrong, and why Osama bin Laden has no place anywhere in our societal discussions.
He puts the responsibility squarely on the individual, not the government.
Banning technology is not the solution you see in authoritarian regimes. Instead, we need to take it upon ourselves to do what's right and educate. So that's where it becomes really scary. When government gets involved and starts telling us what we can't say and what we can say, that's where we all need to take a moment and pause and say, you know what? Maybe the answer is not government. Maybe the answer is ourselves.
Zeybo says the spread of bad information will happen regardless of an information ban. He says the problem is cultural and the solution lies in education.